Stop buying edging. Use this $0 stone and plant trick instead to save your driveway. We are salvaging raw materials, extra pavers, leftover stone, and plants you're already thinning out to create a luxury look without spending a cent. No hardware store runs, no bags of mulch, no plastic edging that cracks in a year. By simply dividing what you already own, we'll soften the hardscape and build a permanent, beautiful border that lasts a lifetime, getting better as the plants fill in. Want to see more transformations like this? Drop a comment, and I'll send you the link to my full step-by-step video. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe. I post new budget-friendly landscaping hacks every week that'll save you hundreds without sacrificing that luxury look. Section 1. The Driveway Crisis and the $0 Luxury Vision. Look at this driveway edge. Crumbling asphalt, weeds pushing through the cracks, and a border that's basically a dead zone for your curb appeal. This isn't just an eyesore. It's actively tanking your property value every single day it's left like this. Most people assume the only fix is expensive masonry or store-bought edging that costs hundreds of dollars and still looks generic. I'm here to prove that wrong. Today, we're salvaging raw materials to outperform a professional install without spending a single cent. This is a completely different philosophy from typical landscaping. Instead of buying our way to a beautiful yard, we're going to forage, divide, and repurpose what's already available to us. By the end of this video, we'll have built a permanent stone ribbon running along this entire driveway edge, backed by a lush, layered garden border, all created using only what we can source and divide today. No hardware store trips, no delivery fees, no plastic edging that cracks within a year. Let's get into exactly how this transformation happens, starting with where we find our free materials. Section 2. Sourcing high-value raw materials for free. Step 1 is the hunt. We're heading out to local creek beds and rocky terrain to source stone with a premium color palette, the kind of tones and textures you'd normally pay top dollar for at a landscaping supply center. Once we've hauled these stones back, they need a deep clean. This is a crucial step most people skip. Cleaning off the dirt and grime reveals the natural character underneath, the color variation, the grain, the texture, which is exactly what mimics that high-priced landscaping stock you'd see at a specialty store. While the stones dry, we shift focus to the driveway perimeter itself. We're clearing out all the old debris, dead weeds, crumbling mulch, loose gravel, and any leftover asphalt chunks. This gives us a completely clean slate to work with. This prep stage matters more than people realize. If you skip it and just dump stone on top of debris, your border will shift, sink, and look messy within months. Doing this properly now is what sets up everything else we're about to build. Next, we take these clean stones and turn them into a professional-grade border. Section 3. Engineering the professional river stone ribbon. Now we move from raw material to precision installation. The technique here is called flush trenching. We dig a shallow trench along the driveway edge and set the stones level with the surrounding ground. This means you can mow directly over the border without ever catching a lip or edge with your mower blade. Next comes the artistry. We're not just dumping stone into the trench. We're layering it intentionally, mixing larger anchor stones with smaller filler stones to create a natural, flowing line. This layering is what separates an amateur job from something that looks like a 5-figure professional install. Here's the part most tutorials leave out: locking the stones in place. We pack native soil and smaller pebbles into the gaps between stones. This locking method is what keeps the entire border from shifting during rain, freezing, or heavy foot traffic. Skip this step and your border will wash out within a season. Done correctly, this stone ribbon isn't a temporary fix. It's a permanent structural feature that will outlast almost every store-bought edging option on the market. Now that the hardscape is locked in, it's time to bring in the greenery. Section 4. The art of multiplying plants through division. With the stone ribbon complete, we shift attention to the softscape. Walk your yard and look for overgrown mother plants, hostas, daylilies, ornamental grasses, anything that's become root-bound and is overdue for splitting. This is where the real value multiplies. We're going to divide these root balls using a simple technique, gently separating the root mass into smaller sections, each with its own healthy roots and shoots. One single overgrown hosta can realistically become 8 to 12 new, fully viable plants. We're spacing these new transplants directly behind the stone ribbon we just built. This creates a layered, high contrast living edge, hard stone in front, soft greenery behind, which is exactly the combination that softens a harsh driveway line and gives it that expensive design landscape feel. This division process costs nothing beyond the time it takes, and it actually benefits the mother plants too, since overcrowded root systems often struggle to thrive. Splitting them off gives every plant more room to grow. With the stone ribbon and plant border both in place, we're ready for the final reveal. Section 5, the cinematic reveal and lifetime maintenance. Here's the full transformation. Before, a crumbling, weed-choked eyesore that dragged down the whole front of the property. After, a luxury stone and plant border that looks like a professional landscaping crew spent thousands on it. A few maintenance notes, especially given the summer heat we're in right now. These new transplants need consistent hydration for the first 2 to 3 weeks while their roots establish in the new location. After that, they'll need minimal watering beyond normal rainfall. For weed suppression, keep an eye on the soil directly around the base of the stone ribbon. A quick check every week or 2 will keep unwanted growth from creeping back in. Now let's talk numbers. Total materials cost $0. No stone purchased, no plants bought, no edging ordered online. Every material here was either foraged from nature or divided from plants already growing on this property. This is the whole point. Sweat equity and natural resources will always outperform paying for professional services, both in cost and in long-term durability. If you found this valuable, drop a comment below and subscribe for more $0 transformations like this one. And that's it. A driveway that used to be an eyesore now looks like a luxury landscaping install, and it didn't cost you a dime. Just time, a little sweat, and materials that were already yours or sitting free in nature. This is the whole philosophy behind everything I do here. You don't need a big budget to have a beautiful yard. You just need to know how to look at what you already have differently. If you tried this or you're planning to, drop a comment below and let me know how it turns out. And if you want more $0 transformations like this one, hit subscribe. I got a lot more of these coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.